Yeah, my name is Nadia Duman. I'm originally from Guayaquil, Ecuador, been based here in St. John's for the last little while, where I've been growing my creative practice by singing and being an instrumentalist for the band CUERPOS.
My name is Francis Dawson, and I'm kind of the rhythm section of CUERPOS, and also based in St. John's, Newfoundland. So our artistic process is grounded in our shared Latin heritage and kind of recontextualizing and reimagining a lot of the sounds we grew up listening to, whether that's cumbia, dub, and reggae, or any others, and kind of basing them in a foundation of modern contemporary electronic music.
Yeah, we're people from the Latin diaspora living in such an isolated place. This has allowed us to play and generate quite a unique sound.
Our artistic process is very much grounded in using analog instruments and kind of resampling and sampling those and manipulating those in the digital sphere.
I guess that from my background as a hard musician, I've been incorporating a lot of high energy into my performances as well as my singing, particularly influenced by Alaska, Jorge Gonzalez, and Lux Interior. We express our act through live performance. I particularly enjoy not being in a stage and just being face to face with the audience, as I believe in synergy. I've been finding that in this context of this music, using digital and analog instruments is the best. We play with sequencers, synths, guitars, bass, and my live vocals.
Our live act is really an active balanced contrast. On the one hand, I'm kind of head down doing the rhythm section, the bass, the beats, etc. And then Nadia, on the other hand, is wielding the mic and getting unruly in the crowd. My favorite memory in our artistic career is the 2023 release of our EP in Dos Partes. It's our most complete work to date, and we're really proud of it because we wrote and produced and recorded it all ourselves, and with some additional recording through our friend Jake, and it was released through our friend Adam. So it was a really homegrown project. We managed it and did it all ourselves, so it was, felt really fulfilling and energizing to have that out in the world.
Yeah, it was great to receive an ECMA award for it too. I think that my favorite memory was to perform for the first time in Fredericton and hear a person in the audience singing back to me in Spanish. It was a first and a memory I would cherish. CUERPOS is known in the underground music scene. However, I think that our participation in MUTEK will allow us to reach more global listeners. In particularly, we're looking to connect with record label people as we're developing new content. At the same time, continue building relationships with people in the electronic music scene, namely visual artists that could help us enhance this audiovisual experience that we try to provide through our live acts.
We're currently working on our first full-length record. We wrote a couple of the tracks, and we're really looking forward to road testing them as we tour this summer, which is a super integral part of our process. So then we're going to hit the studio fresh in the fall with lots of inspiration and feedback from our shows this summer, especially the one at MUTEK, and looking forward to the process of writing and recording next year.
Yeah, we also been developing some merch and cassettes, so it's just being excited to provide something a little bit more for the fans.